Good evening, everybody. Little brief update here, real quick. A lot of you saw the video where I did the wheel change and stuff on the 1982 Hot Wheels, the little dune buggy. This was what the stock one looked like. I did an update on it. Changed the wheels out. These ones that look like they're dirty. Used a flat. Which one was it? Flat gunmetal, I believe it was, and painted the wheels on the car today. Yeah, flat gunmetal testers, and there's what we have. How it looks now. Painted the little tail lights. I don't know if they're actually tail lights in this car or not, but I painted them because I thought it looked cool. So there's not a lot else going to get done to this car. I'll have to go buy and mess with the lights at a later date. This car probably won't make it back on the channel again unless I make some major changes to it. Thought about taking it back apart, stripping it, painting it olive drab, but probably won't happen. So recap: before, after. Not much of a change, but I think it looks pretty cool. So I could go by and weather the car a little bit, and I might do that at a later date. So anyway, set those aside. Was playing with the little Mustang today. Did the fog lights, the grill, and the splitter. I didn't have the right paint with me to do the headlights. This car is in pretty rough shape, so I believed, and I messed with it a little bit. I have to touch up the white paint on the spoiler. I may paint it black, but didn't do the taillights yet. But anyway, the paint on the top of this car is pretty rough, and I'm going to show you all what I used. First of all, I started out with Meguiar's polishing compound. This is automotive grade stuff. This is what I actually use on my personal vehicles, like on my F350 pickup and my Ford Fusion and stuff. I also use this stuff on this truck here, 2016 Volvo 780. Also, after I did with the compound, I went in with the polish. This is another Meguiar's product, and I did this little Mustang with it. I didn't get out the drum or nothing with it. I just did it by hand with a terry cloth towel. Turned out pretty good. I probably will end up tearing this car apart and repainting this roof just because I don't like it. But anyway, enough about the Mustang. I did the build on the M2 truck, and I put it back in here. But what I did since last night is I went in, you can't see it from in the velocity stacks here on the motor. I went in and used my chrome paint pen and pulled the motor out of the truck and painted them chrome. If you look them up, I looked at them. I've seen them years in seen actual cars, hot rods with them, and they are usually all chrome. Some guys will do them in a flat black or something, but I think they look pretty good. On the old Chevrolet sticking out with the wide whites, and they got the velocity stacks, and I'm gonna do a few other things to this truck in the future, but enough about this truck. Tonight, I want to finish up the mud rat. Spent most of the day today working on the truck, a bunch of stuff with it. So I've done some work to it already. I'm not going to do a full excuse me, I'm not going to do a full assembly of it. I'm just going to, a lot of it's already done, so we're going to bring the mud rat out here, and I'm going to do the final assembly on it. And then I will show you what tools and what I used to do this, to get achieve what I did. So we got our chassis here from the mud rat, and the interior is already mounted inside the truck. Wheels, everything already mounted. That part's all done. So I got the body here. Oops, I need my grill. And in a last minute decision while building this truck today, I decided to make a design change in it, and hopefully it is for the better. I ended up actually ripping this truck apart last night because I was not happy with how I had the wheelbase set on it. The body's now back together. It's all, the truck rolls. There it is coming at you. Started out life as a cheap S10 truck, not a little bit bigger than a Hot Wheel, just for comparison's sake. Even if I bring in the Chevrolet, you can see that it's a little bit bigger, but it's still a die cast. So anyway, there it is, folks. The Mud Rat was officially finished. I did a lot of detail work to the truck last night. As you can see, I painted the lug nuts and stuff on it. Finished up doing the body work on the motor, and getting the hood prepped and stuff. Made the hitch for the back of the truck. Should have got a little more paint under the body of it, but anyway, I did go by and do the bottom of the truck also, just so you can see. Sprayed the mud. Tires have mud on them, so I'm real happy with this build. This is my first time doing a really big build, if you will. Took some time to build it on the YouTube channel. So I'll go into some details about this build overall. This is a Model Master enamel stain marker. This is the mud color. I did use it on some of the truck. It's a paint pen color of mud. It's a lighter color. If you'll look there on the rear bumper, that was the paint pen. The front bumper has some of that, the paint pen in it, the mud paint pen in it also. And then I said about it before, and I found this Testors Create FX. That this is the mud, the dirt. This is a textured paint, and the truck does have texture to it. So the motor was initially masked off, so were the stacks, and the truck was sprayed in this. And I have 3 coats of paint on the truck. I used a Q-tip. I call him a Q-tip. Marty calls him a cotton bud. Hey, whatever. Marty's a hell of a nice guy. I like watching his videos. Marty, if you've seen this video, thanks for the tip on using the cotton bud. But anyway, when I sprayed the dirt on the truck, I sprayed it all over, and then I took a Q-tip and wiped it across the windshield, because remember, we went by and we used a utility knife to put cuts in the windshield so that it appeared that it was broken, which, being the kind of truck it is, it would only make sense. And so that the person could see out of it, I took a Q-tip and would wipe around to clear it, and not to wipe it all off. I didn't want a completely clean windshield. I wanted to still have mud on it and stuff. I did not do the side windows at all, so that part of it turned out pretty neat. We got a little mud back here in the bed, on the stacks, on the motor, because anybody knows if you're in a mud truck, you're not going to be completely clean. To put the mud on the tires, I actually went by and took my dirt spray paint and sprayed it on a paper plate, and then run the truck back and forth like this on the paper plate. I did it a couple times, and then using a little overspray, intentional overspray, sprayed it, which got it on the wheel, on the sidewalls and whatnot. And then I actually sprayed the bottom of the truck also. So anyway, I'm happy with the way the truck looks. I'm happy with the way it turned out. I'm actually proud of this build. And when I started this project, I didn't know what I was going to get into with it, but and for the most part, the Mud Rat was built right here in the cab of a semi truck while being on the road. So, but anyway, this is a short video tonight just because of the conclusion on the Mud Rat, and I did paint the interior up in the truck, which I didn't do a real knockdown job on it because you're not going to see it. If you look close enough on the tires, you can see the mud on the tires and stuff, which looked really cool. The truck does have texture to it, and if you look at it, you can see where it looks like the mud's built up on the truck. So for those people ride around the mud pit and dune buggies, beware of the Mud Rat. Thank you for watching. Please like and share videos. Please post your comments in the comment section below, or you can email me. The link will be in the description down below. If you have any questions, please let me know. A new video coming probably tomorrow night. Not real sure yet, but I should be home later this week, and we will get some more stuff. I have a Matchbox Lesney loader that I want to do a video on. It's been stripped and it's ready to go, so I want to do that for the next one. It's a restoration video, and then we will get back into some customs. I have a couple of surprise customs I want to build, so and I will video the one custom. I'm going to video it and then put it on the channel probably a week or two later, but for now, anyway, thanks everybody for watching the build on the Mud Rat, and I hope you all liked it. And if you're cruising the swamps in my neck of the woods, keep an eye out for the Mud Rat. Thank you. Have a good evening.